Hello YouTube, this is Silver Age Dave. I'm here today, it's Saturday, and I'm doing a support shout out video for Spidey Fan who's celebrating 500 subs. I'd celebrate too because Spidey Fan has 573 subs right now. Let's see if we can get him over the 600 mark. That's going to happen real soon, I have a feeling. 18 sub US and Canada. He wants to know your favorite Spidey book, your origin of collecting, and if you have any remaining 2018 goals. As always, it's a good standing order comment and link so that the host knows that you have a video. And the contest actually ends tomorrow. I'm putting this out on Saturday. The contest ends on July 15th, which is tomorrow. And so get those entries in. This is a great channel. This is the home page right here. Spidey Fan has lots and lots of cool videos. There's all kinds of stuff in here you can watch and enjoy. And he does some support for other community members, Spidey fans out and about. This is the home page. Cool intro. That's for the contest. Alright, so that gives you the idea there. Very good. Thank you, Spidey Fan, for that. And so I thought we'll just get going on this contest video. So, favorite Spidey book. Now, interestingly, I love these types of books right here. When I find these in a box of stuff that's getting tossed, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 36. And, of course, it's coverless, but it's complete, other than it's missing the cover. So I get calls sometimes about people that have a lot of comics, they're in bad condition. Well, heck, if you're buying them to read them, the cover is always great. That's a nice added benefit. But this is the guts of it. This is number 44 right here, Where Crawls the Lizard. And again, this is a great reader copy. I don't think I paid 10 cents for this. It is complete, other than it's missing the cover. As you can see there, look at that spine. Perfect for a coverless comic, wouldn't you say? So, interestingly, though, my favorite Spider-Man comic and pickup falls right in line right there. This is a book. This is the complete Amazing Spider-Man number 44, Where Crawls the Lizard. It's an interesting little story, kind of hokey, but basically Peter Parker is taking his aunt. She needs to get away, so he's taking her down to the train station, but she really doesn't have the money to go on vacation. And at the same time, we have Dr. Connors is going to the same train station to pick up his wife and son. And then he had some potion, and he turns into the lizard, but they really don't know if he turned into the lizard. And then Peter Parker decides, I need to make money for Aunt May, so I'm going to get a job from Jonah taking pictures of the lizard, and the lizard tries to set Peter up. He knocks off, I think, a jewelry store or something, and he tries to set him up. And in the little skirmish, Peter Parker injures his arm at this train station, earlier in the book, and then he gets invited by Mary Jane to this party, but he can't go because he's got a hurt arm. And he thought, well, if everyone finds out I got this hurt arm, then they'll know that I'm Spider-Man because he's got the same hurt arm. So go figure. Like I say, it's hokey, but it's a great comic. Here's what I love most about this comic is I picked this one up for nothing. I think I paid $1 for it. And it's in really great condition for $1 comic. This was a while ago that I bought this, but when I opened it up, I always go through when I'm kind of self-grading comic books. I opened it up and I thought, oh man, some kid put his name inside of it. And I shared this a while ago. I do this on sign books. Lo and behold, that's what's inside of it. So I've got a John Romita signature on the interior. So what I do is I photograph the book, the outside, the splash page. I get all the disclosure in here, and then I do a zoom in. And that way I can see exactly what's going on without having to actually open the book and damage it or anything like that. So that's a great one. I love having that. This is a book. I always keep this one with it. Now, it's an unopened. Maybe I'll open it someday, but it's The Marvel Art of John Romita Jr. And it's not John Romita, but it's Jr. But that's okay. He's got a cool Spider-Man on there. And for that matter, I got this box of cereal. As long as we're playing, I'll show this off. I'm waiting for critters to start crawling out of this. It does have the cereal in it. And that came with a collection I bought years ago from a lady named Amanda. Her man up and left her, and then he had all these comic books, and he had this box of cereal. I think it came from her collection. But anyway, one day that might be covered with ants. Who knows? All right, so that's 5-6 minutes. Origin of collecting. It all started for me back in the very early 70s. My Busha would buy me comic books, and as a kid I really didn't care what comic books, so I just grabbed a stack. These are some of my earliest childhood memories, is reading these things. I don't know why I was getting you know, some of these scary ones as a little kid, but you know, I think as a kid you go in, these were all right off the rack. Excuse me. Some of them off spinner racks, some of them off, you know, old metal racks, and they're just covers that leaped out at me, and I said, oh, I must have it. This group, it's not as much the superhero group. I thought I'd show these off. Stuff that's less seen. You know, we're all showing off the big stuff, so I'm trying for the rest of this year. One of my goals is to not show off as many keys. I want to show off lesser known stuff, and these certainly are books that I just remember always having, always, and I loved them and read them, and you know, somehow they kept their covers, they kept their shape. You're not going to find anything here that anyone is probably searching high and low for. It's just that random stuff as a kid. So Busha would buy me these comics. It was just a good time in my life, having her so close and walking me down to this corner store. It was more like a convenience market. So as we saw with Walmart, you know, I did that question of the community video, and one of the big things I really hope is that we get a newsstand situation back, more affordable books for young kids, and get kids into this hobby. Man, at $5, I don't know how kids can afford to do it. You know, prices go up, that's part of life, but boy, put these things everywhere. Let's let competition take over, and let's drag these prices down a little bit. Okay, so that's my 2 cents. So anyway, these are some early books that I owned. I just grabbed those out of the stack and thought I'd show those off. As for 2018 goals, this was my initial list for 2018. I wanted every comic book, and I'm not quite there. So I got some to still pick up. Playdates, comic saves, and laughs. I've had all of those things. I did add Star Wars early variants, and that little goal is going very well. I still have a little bit left to do, and I am adding a few more books, but I'm not going to publicize them. Some books that I thought, oh, I'll never find those in the wild, and then I told myself, why not? Why won't I? So now I'm telling myself I will find them in the wild. So that's a little bit. Hopefully that answers your questions. Spidey fan, thank you so much. Anytime someone puts a contest out, they're helping this community grow together, learn more about each other, and just be more of a happy comic community family. So thank you, Spidey fan, for sponsoring it. Guys, I'll have links in the description you can click on. You can get to this video with all the rules. I wish you the best in the contest and everything else in your lives. Silver is thinking of you. With that, Spidey fans, shout out, support video. Silver is out.